All right, here we go. By the way, those two of you that have already hit the like button, I appreciate the heck out of you. Thank you. Anyways, let's go ahead and start things off with the list. Actually, we'll talk about the list after I talk about Bitcoin. Today, we're doing things a little bit different. We're going to start mixing in some stocks. So we're going to see how this goes, but I really need to start dipping my toes a lot deeper into the stock space so that I can start, getting a feel for the timing in there, because I really do want to start trading options and puts. So we're going to start doing that. Anyways, let's start diving into this. Bitcoin right now, right this moment. Bullish consolidation. We have been staying above 93,725. Doing a fantastic job of it, but what happened earlier today? So last night we popped out of this consolidation, we came back down, we set a higher low. This indicates from this high to this high, we are now in a brand new uptrend in this shorter time frame, and this could lead us up to 97,374 for this evening. So I am bullish. I am very bullish. Could we see another random drop? Could we see a whale try and manipulate the market down? Of course, 100%. We have a weekly candle close coming on Wednesday, so things could get a little volatile. We also have a bunch of economic data coming out, and I believe earnings calls are coming out. So lots of variables this week that could cause the markets to start whipping around, but overall, I'm feeling bullish. I'm feeling quite bullish. So right now in the short term, I am looking for Bitcoin to go up 2.82%. From when I did this TA, it already started moving in that direction, which is great. But with that being said, what could be waiting at $97,374? Let's check the liquidation heat map. Let's see if there are some shorts that could get taken out. Now, looking at Bitcoin, 24-hour, oh my. Oh my. There's a lot of shorts. I didn't realize that. 95,500. There's $133 million waiting to get taken? Holy crap. Holy crap. There's a lot of shorts in here. Holy. All right, looking like on the 24-hour time frame, there's a ton of liquidity right above us. This could propel the market upward. Let's check out your weekly right now. That's insane. Oh my gosh. So if we get to $96,413, there's $254 million waiting? Oh my goodness. Not to mention 100, 160, 145, 180. Oh my god. There's so much liquidity above us. Holy shit. 97K for this evening? Oh my. Dude. So much liquidity overhead. 97,346. You still have $142 million sitting up. Why is there so much in shorts? Oh my goodness. These numbers are insane. These numbers are insane. Let's just round these down and add them up. So you have 1, 3, 4, 5, 7. We're going to say 9. A billion. That's $1 billion right there at 96. Oh my god. Okay. $1.1 billion, $1.2 billion, $1.4 billion, $1.6 billion, 7, 8, 9. Wow. Nearly $2 billion in shorts are sitting up there? That's nuts. This market has beaten everyone over the head so much they're shorting no matter what. There's like $2 billion sitting overhead right now. That's insane. Oh my god. I actually didn't look at the heat map before stream, but wow. That's a lot. That's a lot. So maybe we get manipulated down or something, but Jesus. That's so much. Oh my god. That's so much. If we short squeeze, I think that's how we end up making it to 102,000. What? That is nuts. If we look at the 4-hour for Bitcoin, we're getting close to the 50 simple moving average. We're resetting our relative strength. We have reset. We are now back to the neutral territory. This thing could rally again. We have a low stochastic that I think it's going to be a little explosive going into the end of the month. Holy moly. Could also be a nasty short block because they know it's going down for a higher low. I mean, yeah, that's true. That could be it. But golly, I don't think it's going to happen tonight, though. That's kind of the weird part. I mean, even if you look at your 1 hour, you're putting in higher lows right now. Wearing too much tinfoil again? Oh no. Oh no. I'm actually flabbergasted by the amount of shorts that are in there, because looking at Bitcoin on the 15-minute, it wants to rally now. Like now. Not later, now. Going into the 4-hour candle close, it looks like it wants to rally. So, good luck to the shorts out there. $2 billion? Jesus. That's a lot. That's a lot. All right. The list for the evening that we're going to be looking at, we're going to be looking at all the usuals. So, Ethereum, XRP, Solana, Sui, ADA, HBAR. We're going to be looking at Ondo, FET, Render, Bonk, Doge, Pepe, VRA, and Theta. That is on the crypto side. On the stock side, we're going to be looking at what Grok told me were the top 5 stocks to be looking at right now. So we're going to stare at them. Well, we're looking at Amazon, Harmony, INSW, CPB, and PayPal. Go shorts, go. Oh boy. You know, they might manipulate the market down. Who knows? But yeah, so that's what we're going to be doing right now. So hopefully you guys can stick around for the ride. And if you have any requests, feel free, drop them in the chat. I will be covering all requests tonight because that's what we do here every time. But tomorrow is members only chat, and you all will just have to sit back, relax if you are not a member, and enjoy the show. If you decide to come back, because, you know, not many people like my videos or live, so it's fine. It's fine. No big deal. But, yeah, let's go ahead and jump into Ethereum right now. So, Ethereum. Checking it out on the 15-minute, it did something horrible that I would think you're about to see more downside. That's not great. That's not great at all. So, the fact of the matter is, you made a lower low breaching this uptrend. That's not a great look for the 15-minute, and that really makes me confused with this orange dot right here telling you to buy. Really confusing. Let's check out your 1 hour real quick. So on your 1 hour, it kind of looks like bullish divergence, which makes it seem a little bit better. Now, if we can get a higher low, that'd be great, but Bitcoin's starting to see some sell pressure. This could get a little nasty. Hopefully not. Hopefully these whales don't get a little too gross with it. But you can see it right here. Distinct higher low on relative strength on the 1 hour. After seeing that hidden bullish divergence, now you have classic bullish divergence. So that's nice to see. And the best part, it's still a higher low. So Ethereum could catch some bids here. All right, that 15-minute had me scared, but this 1 hour looking pretty decent. Considering it is a higher low, you could play this one overnight. PayPal still trying to recover from the bear market. Is it really? I don't know. I haven't looked at PayPal, so I haven't looked at any of those stocks. We're going to be looking at them live. The fact that it hasn't really left its bear lows is appetizing. Oh, is it really? Is it really? All right. Bitcoin's finding a bit of sell pressure right now. Maybe those bears are onto something. Anyways, right now, right this moment, if Ethereum were to rally, you could see this thing go up straight to overhead resistance. Would be an 8.17% rally. However, if we start to fall, our bearish case scenario at this moment in time, you'd be looking at this right here coming back down to 1693. Thoughts on Trump coin? Mir, I don't think anybody should buy it. That's my personal thoughts on it, but we can check out the chart just for you. It probably has some type of bullishness to it because some people like to buy stuff like that. But we will check out Trump coin for you once we get to the request. You're going to have to sit around for a while. I have a pretty substantial list here. So bear with me and we will get there. But yeah, this is what I'm seeing out of Ethereum right now. Looking at your relative strength, you are still downtrending. Seeing bullish divergence is great. If we get a higher low right here, great. Bullish case on, going up to 1942. If we do not get a higher low right here, well, you got that 5.53% downside. So I would be very cautious tonight, especially with the amount of shorts that are on Bitcoin. The whales might be playing some funky games tonight. Be careful. Be careful with those stop losses. I'm now worried about my Solana trade. But anyways. Yo, what's up, Charles? How you doing? How you doing? Now, next up, we have XRP. So checking out XRP. XRP making its way up. You hit the 1272 today, getting up to 233. We are still waiting for 245. Still waiting. Ethereum is so dazed, it doesn't know what to do with all of its upside. Bro, the Ethereum needs to figure it out. That's all that needs to happen. Ethereum needs to figure it out. Hopefully it does soon. So what XRP did right today was the fact that you had this downtrend, you broke out of it, and you bullishly backtested it. This gave you the sign that you were going to see a lot more upside. This is great. How about AI16Z? It's been ripping, but still far from all-time highs. Most things are really far from all-time highs. We'll check out the chart, though. AI16Z. What's up, Mo Money? How you doing? Connor, we will check out C98 for you. Got you covered. C98. No worries there. Alrighty. Excited for some stocks in the list, honestly. Hey man, I'm gonna do my best to keep dipping my toes into the stock market to where I can start like throwing in some futures trading. It'll be fun. Charles, no problem. No problem. So looking at XRP, we are just patiently waiting for $2.45. Patiently waiting. One day we could get there. One thing that you should notice is on the 1 hour, you are putting in bearish divergence already. So if Bitcoin decides to pull back pretty hard, this could get kind of bad. As of right this moment for tonight, if we get bearish, if we go downtown and it starts looking all poopy doopy, you could see it come back down to $2.18. So it's not too far to the downside. It's just a little bit. But hey, XRP Army, good luck out there. Good luck out there. I still think 58 cents would be a great place. Anyways, moving on. Thank you, boo. Appreciate you. Love you. Alrighty. Let's move this over here. Okay. Alright. So, next up, we have Solana, which I can just click on it because it's on my watch list and I'm staring at it like a hawk. So, I currently am in a trade on this one. I'm in a copy trade on this one, which, hey, I made a huge recovery today after getting stopped out first thing in the morning, which I was really mad at. But, yeah, this one, what I'm seeing is it should be able to make a 7.3% move to the upside. What's for dinner? Looks like noodles and chicken. So, that's what I got. Ripple decides to IPO. XRP takes OM. Yeah, right? It probably would. Probably would. So, yeah, right now, I'm looking at Solana as being in danger of losing its uptrend, but if you notice, we have been uptrending very well. If we do lose it, this is going to be kind of a heartbreaker, but in the short term, if we can hold, if Bitcoin could stop selling, then we might see Solana make this nice move up to $58.92. However, now we are setting up for a bearish move, and this part sucks to say because it's like we're breaking it right now, but downside move, we could be coming back down to 136, even 135 could be in play. So bullish and bearish cases here. Maybe you continue going to the upside and you end up hitting 175, but this is what I'm seeing out of Solana. I took a trade on it, and I'm regretting it at this moment. And it's probably just resetting the 15-minute right now. Yeah, it's resetting the 15-minute, which is a little frustrating, but oh well. As long as we don't clear this low, which was a higher low, I'm good. I don't care. This is my current uptrend I'm working with. Don't break that line. Moving on from there, we have SUI. So going back to our 4-hour time frame, SUI. All right, SUI. So looking at SUI up here, bit overextended. We finally are starting to see that pullback at resistance. That's great, but we're resetting while basically trading sideways. This is absolutely nuts. The fact that you still managed to make a higher high is ridiculous. Let's go ahead and get rid of this. Let's check it out on lower time frames, get a better idea. But you are overextended from your 50 simple, which is fine because it's SUI. But let's get rid of this as well. So let's go into our 1 hour. Your 4 hour is back in neutral territory. Your 1 hour is trying to put in a higher low. Wow. That's impressive. Trying to put in a higher low. So what I see here is the fact that you had this downtrend that you broke out of, and now you're falling back into it, trying to stay above it. It's actually insane. You never got oversold on this low, but you do have a higher low. Oh my gosh. SUI could possibly make a run to the upside. Would I agree with it? Of course not. But could it happen? Yes. You already made a 786 retracement. Jeez. That's crazy. That is crazy. Now we're going to be looking for bullish divergence or something to give us some light at the end of the tunnel here on the 15-minute. We have bullish divergence. Goodness gracious. All right, bullish divergence on SUI. You're waiting for a higher low and for this stochastic to come down for a possibility at more upside. That's kind of obnoxious, but if that does happen, here's the trend line you'd be working off of, and here's the measured move you'd be looking for based off this low time frame. And a scalp trade, you could be looking at $4.17. I'm going to mark this out just to see if I can take a victory lap in the morning. But there you go, a possible 17% rally. If there is a short squeeze on Bitcoin, I could see this happening. I really could see this happening. All right, moving on from SUI, we have ADA. ADA. So ADA did something pretty decent. You were falling, you hit a low, higher low. This is your third higher low. This is great. This is awesome. And with this higher low, hidden bullish divergence on the 15-minute. What do I mean by that? You have a low, lower low. You have a low, higher low. You could see this thing rally up. If it does rally up tonight, you would be looking for ADA to make a move going up to 75 cents. Yo, what's up, DZ? How you doing? I just opened a 3x long on the like button. Take profits 27 likes. Would be nice if we got 27 likes. Would be nice. How you doing today, Rich? So ADA could see an 8.68% move to the upside. Very possible to go up to overhead resistance also, which would be a 13% move to the upside. We will see if this thing can hold, but it is a very mild uptrend right now. Matter request, DGen, Bonk, and Virtuals. All right, Bonk is already on the list, but I will write down DGen and Virtuals. DGen, Virtuals. Got you covered. All right, they are written down. So, right now, the uptrend that you are currently working off of is this very, very small uptrend right here, but you could possibly see this great move to the upside. Appreciate it, sir. No problem, DZ, no problem. Moving on from ADA, we could go into H-bar. Let's check out H-bar. Let's see what it's doing. H-bar, 4 higher lows. I would think you're going to go up. That's my idea. Let's check out your 1 hour. 1 hour time frame, you're almost reset. Sweet. Lower high, so you're consolidating. You are consolidating. All you got to do is stay above this low down here. Stay above this, you're golden. But you also have to break out of this downtrend. So that's the annoyance that you're dealing with at the moment. May I add RSR? Sure. RSR. I got you covered, Connor. Got you covered. So yeah, looking at this right now, what could be forming is this move right here. Based off the 1 hour for H-bar, you get a breakout of this downtrend. That's going to look beautiful for going up to 2188. So you could be looking at this right here if you keep maintaining those higher lows. However, bearish case scenario, if the bears get wild, you also have an argument for that because of the lower high. So you could find yourself coming back down here more than likely to support. So it could be anywhere between a 7 to a possible 10% downside. So noted, I'm not calling for major pullbacks here. I'm just calling for buying opportunities if it pulls back. It's a big if. I'm still extremely bullish. I don't think a pullback's coming, but noted, I just saw the massive shorts. Whales can get crazy. Whales can get crazy. Anyways, moving on from here, we have Ondo. So checking out Ondo. Ondo is hitting overhead resistance. That is a problem. Let's check out our 4 hour. Whoops, not our 12. I don't use that. But 4 hour time frame. We got a little overbought. Bearish divergence has okay, I'd be looking for a pullback now. I would definitely be looking for that pullback, which is fine because you are at resistance. Perfectly fine. So you would be going from high to low, or low to high, low to high, looking for a nice little golden retrace. And this is your bearish case scenario. Your most bearish case scenario is you would come all the way back down to like 7045. I would not be personally looking for that. What I would be looking for if you get a pullback, and I'm saying if because, once again, Bitcoin rallies, this is going to break out. But anyways, I digress. So there's your bearish case that I could see, a 17% drop. Now, bullish case scenario, going into the 1 hour time frame here. Wow, AI agents popping off again? Makes sense. Makes sense. Now, looking at this as a bullish case scenario, because you have a low and a higher low with hidden bullish divergence. And for those of you who don't understand what oh, maybe it's not hidden bullish divergence. Never mind, I take it back. I thought we had hidden bullish divergence. I was wrong. It's basically a double bottom. Either way, high or low. Can I look at top 2 gainers? I'm looking for some shorts. I guess we'll throw that into the mix. You know the top 2 gainers are probably going to be some random off token that doesn't have any leverage plays on it, right? just going to throw that out there. But right now, from our low to high, we would be looking at this as, did we get a golden retrace? We certainly did. We almost got a 786. This is great. This is awesome. Now, from where we consolidated back here, did we get a higher high? Yes, we did. So in the short term, I would be looking for a move just like this to play out for the short term. If we get a move to the upside, I would be looking for anywhere between the 7.79% move, or if things get a little crazy and wild, we could see it move all the way up to 116. And that would be a possible 19.5% move to the upside. Yeah, wow, Virtual is up 38% today. Crazy. Crazy. All right, so that's what I see out of Ondo. Let's move on to FET. So you guys say the AI agents are taking off, yet FET ain't doing a damn thing? That's crazy. FET reset. Oh, boy. FET might be gearing up for a big move. Oh, my. Imagine your stock has a negative 82% day. Yikes. I couldn't imagine. I could not imagine. Love AI agent. It pumps so hard. Yeah, that's because they're like the new meme coin, right? All right, so this one has hidden bullish divergence. What I really want you to focus in on this is the fact that you have this happening right here. You see this massive. So from our low here to our low, massive hidden bullish divergence. So you are expecting Oh my gosh, and you already broke out of your recent downtrend. You're consolidating. You have 2 levels to look at. If you want to be a short-term little scalp trader, you're going to be looking at it just like this, going back up to 78 cents. For FET, that would be an 8.65% move. You're expecting that to clear within a day, maybe even overnight. But if you're looking for the next couple days, you'd be looking for 93.1. So you'd be looking for this right here. So there's your 2 targets for FET, 8 to 30% upside. Looking at YHC, they went from $89 a share to $12 in a day. How did they not get like the circuit breakers tripped and they couldn't trade anymore? That's kind of insane. All right, moving on from FET, we have Render. Checking out Render. Render, beautiful. Broke out of the downtrend, love it. We have hidden bullish div. Yes, we do. We were not oversold down here. We are oversold up here. That's fantastic. We could see this thing rally up all the way to $5.52 in the next couple days. You're already starting to rally off this move, so I'm not even going to talk about it. I don't even know how the stock hasn't halted. Yeah, that's kind of wild. That's kind of wild. All right, Dogecoin. Checking out Doge. It's a beautiful red candle. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. All right, Dogecoin doing a great job of coming up while your relative strength showing hidden bullish divergence. Beautiful hidden bullish divergence. Love to see it. So basically, Dogecoin is set up very nicely for going up 14%, getting you back up to 20 cents. Are you still in your Render trade? No, Charles, I got out of it. Got out of it. I took my profits and ran. I also got out of my, there was another trade I was in, API 3. Got out of that with 100% gain today and jumped into VRA. So once we get to VRA, I'll show you the trade. My copy trading account I don't have up right now, so I can't show you the copy trade with Solana, but I think it's negative at the moment. I think. Let me see. Load in. There's no way, right? No, it should be negative. It's not loading. Okay, yeah. So right now on the Solana trade, I'm down 10%. So it's nothing too bad because it is a 25x long. So we'll see what happens there. We'll see what happens. Token is up 65%, and I'm starting to move down. $15 on 25x leverage is working out. I trade on BitUnex, but I can jump to buy DeFi if that's where the money's at. I'm just using buy DeFi because it's working out very well for me. You leverage trading? What leverage? Charles, I think I mentioned that. So my Solana trade's 25x. My VRA trade is 15x. 15x. And we're up 17%. Generally speaking, I like to use 15x leverage. I like weeks for token variety, but the site can be laggy as hell. You are right, Jim. You are absolutely right. What was your SOL entry price? $147.98. $147.98. Yeah. All right, let's check out Bonk. So Bonk has been on an absolute tear lately. Absolute tear. I was looking at this thing earlier and I was like, maybe I should get into a trade. It fucking hit. And I did not get in the trade. But right now, for this, you are looking at one of the most beautiful setups I've seen in a while. Because you see a nice little low here, higher low, hidden bullish divergence on the 15-minute, and then consecutive higher lows. This thing is getting set up for another leg to the upside. I mentioned it last night. It could go up 24%. It looks like on the next leg higher, it might do that. So yeah, it's lining up pretty damn nicely with getting up to that 24% target. So Bonk doing things. Doing great things. We'll just see it work. Anyways, that's Bonk right now. Looking great. Looking like it's literally, if you wanted to get into a trade now, you probably could. Nice, I'm in at 145. Sweet. Can't stop talking about Bonk all night. Bro, it was rallying so hard yesterday. While we were playing Warzone, Rich got to hear me. I was like, damn, Bonk is still running. It got up to 15% last night, and then it pulled back, made a higher low. What the hell, man? Why would I not talk about it? Varsity athlete Bonk, right? Bonk is just going, man. Just going. Moving on from this, we got Pepe. So checking out Pepe, getting our meme coins out of the way. Pepe, is this a higher low? Maybe. This might be your higher low that you're looking for. But we need to zoom out. We need to see what our higher low is. So let's go into our 1 hour time frame. There's a lot going on in this chat right now. I'm still wondering if Fartcoin and Bonk are going to fight for meme token spot of the cycle. That's pretty funny. Looking at our 1 hour time frame. Wow. Looks like we did reset with a higher low. Holy smokes. Did we just get bullish divergence too? Oh my god. So we reset with bullish divergence. So we have a brand new uptrend to trade off of when it comes to Pepe. So Pepe, right this moment, this trade setup looks like the next leg up could be coming, and you are looking for a nice little 20% move out of Pepe. Not too shabby. Even if you take this random other high, you're just waiting for the breakout at this point. So it will be making a decision sometime tonight, maybe tomorrow. And then you might see a breakout. Who knows? Dang, go Pepe. Anyways, VRA. So this is the trade setup that I was salivating over last night. We are currently in it because of this right here. Your next leg up, I'm looking for 13% upside. However, that's based off of your 15 minute. Based off your 1 hour, you're looking at this, where it could go up 33%. Based off your 4 hour, we're looking at this, where it could go up 55%. This is why I was salivating about it yesterday. Oh, and then if we look at our daily, this thing can go up 272%. I'm not worried about that. What I'm worried about are these three moves right here. I want to milk this bad boy for all it's worth. So, yeah, I'm going to be trading this a lot. Or it's just going to pump up overnight, and I'm going to be sitting in it because my profit-taking level is sitting up here just in case it gets a little buck wild overnight. That's how I like to play those. But if this thing goes off and it seems like it's going to have a hard pullback or something, like it's overbought, showing bearish divergence on the 15, triple bearish divergence, I'll get the hell out at 13%. I don't care. But as soon as I see triple bearish divergence on any time frame, I'm getting the F out. Not the 5 minute. I could care less about the 5 minute because I can reset pretty quickly. But the 15 minute, when I see a triple bearish divergence, I'm not going to sit in this thing for the next day or two while it retraces. I don't like that. So that's how I like to play these. And what do I mean? Here was your last 1 hour bearish divergence, which means on the 15 minute, you saw it way sooner. You saw your high, you saw your higher high, and then it was like, oh, wait, your strength is way down here? Then you had a lower high. You consolidated from the 24th to today. I'm not hanging out for that. I'm going to be in a different trade. So, anyways, leaving that one, we have Theta. I know you guys don't watch my videos, so I might as well tell you what was in the video. Super bullish on Theta. Super bullish on Theta. We are coming out of the abyss. We are coming out of the abyss. We are down in there. Down in our very low areas of value before massive breakouts. We have a weekly breakout. We have a falling wedge. We have a lot going on here that is absolutely amazing that no one cares about. So I might as well share it with you so I can say I did. Anyways, beautiful falling wedge pattern. Nice little break to the upside. We're about to break overhead resistance. Your golden retrace, 211% move to the upside. You can watch the video for the short-term moves. I went all the way into the 5-minute time frame, so you can see that. Anyways, let's go ahead and get into some of the stocks. Oh, and it looks like it's getting ready for a nice second move up to put in a little bearish divergence. Not bad. Buy signal on Cypher B. I like it. I like it a lot. Considering how low you got that 50% retrace. Could be finding yourself at 87.9. So good luck to those who are looking at theta. Good luck. All right, moving on to the stocks. We have Amazon. Let's check out Amazon real quick. So Amazon here. Let's get rid of this bearish sentiment because we broke out. So that's nice. Let's get rid of all of that. That's beautiful. We had a low, higher low. Love to see it. Love to see it. 4 hour could rally tomorrow. That's a surprise. But what I would be looking for Amazon, you just got a death cross, but it's like they don't care. That's kind of surprising to me considering there is a trade war, and I believe Amazon should be affected really harshly, but I guess it could rally 12%. I know in the stock world, that's like going up 3,000%. So, kind of crazy to think about. It could do that in the coming weeks. But, fair warning here, you still could pull back to make another higher low. Fair warning. But you are not overbought at all. You're not overbought on your 4 hour. You're not overbought on your daily. You're just now getting into the neutral territory on your daily. That they could be looking at this as, damn, we overreacted. Oh no. Another thing to pay attention to, if you're into the extreme long game, you could see this low right here compared to these lows here. With your nice little oversold territory, let's see if we got lower than the previous. We didn't quite get there, but we got a double bottom on our relative strength. People are still screaming that the low is not in for stocks because of all the death crosses. Yeah, I think they're wrong. Because you made a higher low. Like, that's the whole thing. You made a higher low. Like, do they just not care about that in the stock market? Do they not give a shit? That higher low makes me think, give it enough time, you're going to see Amazon do something crazy. So I'm thinking Amazon, great buying opportunity. And as long as you don't lose these lows, this thing could be good. You're probably not far off. We need trade deal news, or those crosses are going to trigger algo sell-off soon. Yeah. But yeah, give it enough time. I could see Amazon going up to 297. Like, this is absolutely insane. But you could see Amazon maybe a 58% move to the upside by the end of the year. Kind of wild. But that's what I'm seeing. The fact that we have a higher low, that's all I needed to see. If you can maintain $50 with 15x Filecoin and sell at its all-time high, that's over 3K. A lot of people don't know or understand swing trade. You don't always need a lot of money, just time. More money, you're absolutely right. You are absolutely right. That's kind of why I initially wanted to try, like, I don't know, every single time I try and do my, like, $5 challenge or whatever, and I start posting about it, suddenly I start getting stopped out a lot. So I don't like posting about those anymore. Just miraculously, I feel like the market is completely against me when I do it. I don't tell anybody about the $5 challenge. It goes great. It goes absolutely wonderful. So I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm online and the bots hear me. But man, anytime I try and do that challenge, I get screwed. It's a lot easier to call the bottom for a long than a top for a short. In the stock market world, yes. Yes, I have realized that, and that's simply because they have earnings. And also, I believe we're getting into an earnings season soon, where you're going to find out a bunch of people bought a crap ton of stuff, so they should see a rally in the very near future, just because they were trying to beat the tariffs. Which, people's brains are amazing. They're amazing. Like, to panic buy things because you think they're going to cost more, shocking. When markets start getting toppy, I usually drop the leverage super low and let the large short positions slowly accumulate. Interesting. You know, I'm taking notes as you say these things because I'm going to start playing that game too. I've not played in the stock market nearly enough. I'm mostly a buy and hold person, and when it hits like X amount, I like to just get out of it, and then I'm like, okay, I don't have the stock anymore. What do we do now? And so yeah. Anyways, next up we have Harmony. Harmony Bioscience Holdings. No idea what the hell this is, but Grok told me to check it out. It's one of the important ones, apparently. So we're going to look at it. Looking at its weekly time frame, let's get an idea of what's going on here. We didn't fully reset. All we did is got oversold. No bullish divergence or anything. Maybe we're putting in a higher low, maybe not. Who knows? The fact that we put in a higher high, I'm going to think we're putting in a higher low. Let's see how low we got on this. Did we get a 618? Did we? We fucking did. Oh, shit. All right, so we have an uptrend. Okay, this is news. So on this uptrend, let's change this back to green because we need to focus up here. How long this thing could take to get there. I guess it could also be like a rising wedge. I don't know. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. We're going to get rid of that. So right now you made your higher low. Let's get your golden retrace first off. You only made a bearish 5-0. So now let's line these puppies up. Let's see what we could do here. So it looks like it's probably going to want to go up and hit a 786. It's kind of crazy. So I would mark two separate levels. I would be looking for this. 62% upside, very likely to happen. Of course, this could take forever. But also, I would look toward this as my second move. Getting up to the 786. 81% upside. But markets look like January. It's the best time to take a fat put before spreads start making options closely. VIX being high is annoying for spread costs. Okay, alright. Did you get an email from Coinbase about being able to use TradingView to chart and trade spot and futures? No, I never. I mean, if I did, I didn't pay attention to it. Biotech stocks make my skin crawl. They either go to the moon or they dig to China. Wow. It's kind of wild. Sending you a screenshot in Discord DMs. Alright, we'll check it. I'll check it out later. Let's go into your daily time frame here. So daily time frame. Looks like we're going to have to put in maybe some bullish divergence first. We have not done that. So we could see another little push to the downside. That is a likely scenario. We are still stuck in this downtrend. So we could just keep on going up, come down, maybe put in another higher low before we break out. But right now, this is not looking fantastic for upside. Not looking fantastic for upside. What I would be looking for is just this golden retrace from here to here. Because in the very short term you did break out. So maybe, just maybe, in the short term you're going to be looking for something like 10% upside. And the best part about that, oh, not 10, maybe it's 10.9. But the best part about that, you have a nice uptrend to work off of to get there. So you could see this thing pan out by the 22nd of May. This is the problem with stocks. That's so long in my eyes. That's so long. But 22nd of May, you could see a 10% rise out of this bad boy. We'll see what happens. We will see what happens. But yeah, you got a little oversold and you're catching a bounce. You had a downtrend and you broke out of it. Here was the downtrend that you broke out of, bullishly backtested. Now you're starting to mosey on up. We will see if it does it. I know stocks are usually really predictable, though. Let's go ahead and check out INSW, International Seaways. So International Seaways is looking good. Holy! Whoa, 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 whoa. Do you see the bullish divergence on this shit? Oh my god. What? Wow. Did we have a breakout too? Holy crap. No breakout yet, but damn. So you guys know I'm looking at this right here and this right here, because that is some major bullish I mean, golly. Sheesh. Not to mention these fat orange balls on Cypher B. This thing looks crazy. Right now, if you get liquidate, just keep double up the bite. What? Into it goes your way. And this is the best time to do it. Start with 50. Start with 50. Invest 500. Okay. Double day capitulation. Multiple divergence. Holy. Yeah, this thing looks absolutely insane. This looks absolutely insane. Because you'd be going from this high right here to that low. Right now, I'd be looking for this. I'd be looking for 44.26. It's a 30% move to the upside. Tariff manipulation poised a lot of these trade companies to go instantly high, sort of like COVID 2.0. Oh, interesting. But yeah, this bad boy, 30% upside. This is your trajectory right now. That if you hold that trajectory, what is that? So if you hold this trajectory, you can get to this measured move by June 10th. Let's see if it happens. I'm seeing if I can get these time frames down. Because if I can, oh, your boy's going to be trading some options and puts. I don't discriminate. But if I can get this timing down, this, oof, dang, brother. Not to mention that would be a higher high, so you'd start a brand new uptrend. That's kind of cool. 30% though on this one. That's insane. All right, CPB. I'm gonna start referring to Grok when I start looking for stocks from now on. CPB showing a lot of bullish divergence, but no higher lows yet. Let's go out to our weekly. Let's see what we're trying to find here. Wow. You're getting bullish divergence on the weekly as well. Wow, you had it right here. I'd like to request MFH and Zen. All right. And Zen. TA on Ethereum 5-minute, 15-minute chart. Okay then. I think I actually did that, which is a weird, not the 5-minute. I did it on the 15. So yeah, you can. So yeah, you can. I connected your Coinbase account to TradingView through the email link. Oh, okay. So you can facilitate your trades while just being on TradingView. That's kind of cool. Kind of cool. Yo, what's up, Nigel? How you doing? Do we short or long ETH? I think I'm still leaning long. I'm still leaning long, Meet Damien. Still leaning long. Oh, this is what we're doing. Okay, CPB, I see you. I see you. Oh, wow! Checking out the weekly. 886 is about to come in. Wow. Would you look at that? Would you look at that? Let's see how it's handling this previous uptrend here. Oh, that's no good. You're losing an uptrend? Hopefully it doesn't stay down there for long. That's a problem. Oh no. That's a problem. You don't want to do that. Oh, that's so bad. Options in this market are scalpy, too risky on long time frames. What? that's how you take risk out. You go to long time frames. How could it be too risky? That doesn't make any sense. If we hit a recession, gonna need some soup. That's fair. ETH's confused. ETH is confused. Well, I'm up 100% on your 3x long and like button so far. Still need 1x though for take profit. If you guys could hit the like button, that'd be great. That'd be great. So yeah, I'm very interested to see what's gonna happen here. This has my full undivided attention. But the fact that you had hidden bearish divergence, kind of a problem. That's kind of a problem. Now that I see that, that's a bit of a problem. For those who don't know what I mean by hidden bearish divergence, this is hidden bearish divergence on the weekly. This is nasty. This means we're probably going to see a lot of downside. A lot of downside. Like, goodness gracious. Yikes. Yikes. That's not good. This is a sign you're gonna get real poopy real quick. You're not gonna like it. So now your target's gonna be $32 to $25? Yikes. I don't know what this company did, but they pissed off the wrong people. Weekly hidden bearish divergence is no joke. That's a shame. Is there tariffs on likes? Nope, no tariffs on the likes here. It's not an imported good. So I guess this thing could see another 27% downside based off your weekly time frame. Checking out your daily. Do we get a little bit of relief? No, we don't. Not at all. Hidden bearish divergence again? Oh no. Ugh. Why? Say it ain't so. So right now you're looking for $30.66. Ugh. Ew. So 15 to 27% downside. This looks terrible. Measured moves. Love to see them. Yeah, measured moves every time. Every time. We go for the measureds. We go for the measureds. I mean, we even have a nice little downtrend to work off of. Until we break the downtrend, well, keep on loading. Keep on loading. So bad. Looks like Campbell's had divergence until they announced restructuring of senior management on the board. Oh, that's what happened? Guess the talking heads have some chaos. That's too bad, because this thing looks really bad. 15 to 27% downside. Ugh, gross. Anyways, moving on. PayPal. I would think PayPal would do well, except for small businesses are getting crushed. So let's see what they're doing. Oh my. Oh my. Oh. So bad. Positive though, you have bullish divergence and a technical higher low. Sweet. Okay, let's try and go off that. Oh god, it looks so bad. Let's check the weekly. What do we have? Hopium on the week. The weekly is giving us some goddamn hope. We have bullish divergence, higher low. Beautiful. Let's go weekly. Let's go weekly. The problem is, God, this thing could take forever. Forever. Just like the Sandlot. Forever. Anyways, give this thing about 4 years. You might see this thing move up to $120. You have started the beginnings of a trend reversal. Damn, that's a lot of upside. 84% upside possible. Can I check ALB? Sure. ALB. All right, with that, we got through the list of things I wanted to show you. We covered a lot of cryptos. We covered some stocks. So now let's start getting into your requests. Damn, that's crazy though. Nice little bottoming pattern here. PayPal might be doing things. And we did have a higher high. Great. Awesome. That's what I like to see. Moving on, we have MFH. Okay, Mercury FinTech Holdings. Whoa. That's some strength right there, brother. Holy shit. You didn't... Did you make a 618? Damn! You hit that 618 and ran. Holy smokes. Holy. Well, your next stop could be $13.73. This thing looks crazy. That thing looks crazy. I mean, looking at it on the weekly, you can see you had a downtrend that you were now broken out of. Like, this thing looks so strong. What did they do right? Every other company in the world should do that. Damn. Checking out your daily time frame. Daily doesn't look bad. You're not overbought yet. You could come down a little bit. No big deal. But you're about to hit that overbought territory. We're going to see what happens. If you clear these highs, great. You're automatically expecting a higher low. You do have bullish divergence as well. Higher low, let's just say you ended up turning around right like tomorrow. Let's just say you pulled back a little bit. You could see the price come back down anywhere between 588 or even as low as 542. I would think you're going to clear the high though, so maybe, just maybe, you go up a bit higher. So maybe it would be something like this, and then you come back down to 582. Who knows? But in the longer run, you're going to be looking for this 76% move to the upside. Thing looks really good. Looks really good. I wouldn't get into it today because you're up 17%. Let it take a little breather, but damn, looks great. Next up, we have Zen Crypto Horizon. I like what I'm seeing out of Horizon here. This is good. This is really good. You came down, you put in no bullish divergence, more like a oh my god, triple bullish divergence on the daily? Never mind, I take it back. You're looking great. All right, let's get rid of this. No, let's not get rid of that. Let's just bring it down to where we need to. Your golden retrace, give it enough time, $22.74. Give it enough time. It's going to take forever. So you're looking at 142% upside. But if we check out our 4-hour, what's going to come in the next week or two? Could see something like, I don't like the look of this thing. That looks gross. Looks gross. Looks like you could reset a little bit further. Maybe get some wicks up to the upside just so you can make it cleaner. But I would still be looking for that 50% retrace from high to low. If you come back down here to 822, I would like this a lot better for a move up to 1224. Maybe it happens tomorrow, maybe it happens tonight, but this is what I'd be looking for. Something like that. A 49% move on the next leg up. Zen is slower than half of your stock portfolio? Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. But hey, it's starting to go in the right direction, so you gotta be hopeful there. I would just look for a little bit more downside. No big deal. Oh, boy. That lower high, that really puts a wrench in your system. You do have a higher low, though. You did reset as well with hidden bullish divergence. So you are expecting a move to the upside sooner than later. So maybe within the next few days, end of the month, maybe $11.07. Just maybe. If Bitcoin can get that short squeeze, this thing will get that 17% move to the upside. If it doesn't, enjoy the little retracement and then see the rally to the upside. All right, moving on from this, we have Trump coin. So looking at Trump, breaking our uptrend, not a good look, but we are putting in massive hidden bullish divergence still, even with this. Also, XCN is the most confused thing I've seen in a minute. Wants to go up, wants to go down. Price action trades in the middle of nowhere, etc. Yeah, I mean, looking at XCN for the past few times, it's like, I don't know. I wish I could help you. I don't have a clue. Alright, so we do have a little bit of bearish divergence on the 1 hour here. If we do retrace, I would want a bit more of a retrace, probably getting down to this $13.51. At that point in time, you could see this thing rally up, possibly even going and touching $26. So Trump coin actually doesn't look bad. It's trending up. It's putting in hidden bullish divergence all over the place. It's just, once again, I don't see the point in buying this meme coin. I really don't. But everybody's going to do what they want. On this particular move right here, we are still waiting. Maybe you come down to 13. Maybe you come down to 11.98. Anything's possible. Also, thanks for the TA, Porky. Jim, no problem. Anytime. Anytime. So yeah, maybe you see a bit more downside, but your next leg up, you're looking for like 21.99. Noted, that would also coincide with your measured move from the falling wedge. That's all I got for you on that. Can we look at virtual? Yes, we can, Rich. We will move that up to next because you are requesting it. So yes. But yeah, that's what I'm seeing out of Trump. I would expect a little bit more downside. You're not quite in that oversold territory. Not yet anyways, but it's getting there. It's getting there. You are starting to show signs of bullish divergence on the 15-minute. So there's a possibility you get a rally. Until you break out of this downtrend, just keep waiting. Just keep waiting. Keep chilling. Don't worry about it. Yeah. You can do it in list. Okay, sure. It'll be in 4 charts. All right, Rich. So next up, we do have AI16Z. So AI16Z, we looked at this one the other night. Let's see how we're doing. We were looking for 33% upside. We're almost there. Putting in some bearish divergence on the 15-minute, but we're almost there. I would expect it to hit 32 cents. After that, honestly, I would look for a bit of a retrace because this was a fantastic move up. Getting a retrace after this would make all the sense in the world. If it keeps going from here, I wouldn't expect it. I would not expect it. I would be taking some profits. But yeah, we literally looked at this one yesterday and man, started moving. Looking good. Also partnered with NKN, found that interesting. Oh, that is interesting. That's quite interesting. All right, moving on from this one, we got C98. I was looking at C98 earlier. Pretty strong chart. Pretty strong chart. Looking at C98 here. Oh, it looks sexy now. It was looking decent, yes, like earlier, but looking pretty sexy now. I would have liked it to come a bit deeper, honestly. But if it reset on the 1 hour, this thing might be getting ready to rally. Oh boy, it did. It did. It reset, hidden bullish divergence. Oh my gosh. Beautiful. You have a new uptrend to work off of. Oh my goodness. Beauty. So you do have a measured move out of this bad boy. Looking at this right here. You could find yourself at 0.8114 for C98. This could happen in the next day or two. 27% upside is possible. We're going to see what happens. People have been doubting C98 for months. About to surprise people. Yeah, it is. It has a full trend reversal. Has a measured move right now of 93% upside. Getting up back up to 10 cents. Like, measured move for a golden retrace. Back up to 19 cents. This thing is going to get nasty. It's going to get nasty. So, yeah, if you're buying in this... noted, it's in the abyss. Everybody, it is in the abyss. The fact that it's down here, fantastic buying opportunity. Fantastic buying opportunity. Anyways, can we look at RSR and seller network, please, Porky? Sure. We already have RSR on the list, but we'll move it up to next, I guess. RSR and seller. Alrighty. So next up, we got RSR. RSR. All right, RSR, we looked at it, I believe, yesterday, day before, something like that. It was recent. We are looking for upside targets. Looking at it on the 1 hour time frame, looks like it already started making its move. Already started. When did I mark that out? I don't recall marking that out. That's crazy. We almost hit support. Now we're popping on up. But people have hopefully woken up and started realizing now is their time. That's true. IOTX, then instead RSR, sir, please. Twix, you late. You late as fuck. Gotcha, Kevin. Alrighty. So we made that 8.7% move to the downside. Now we're just looking for upside. Target right now is 107 or 472. Is that a reverse head and shoulders on RSR? Where? I doubt it. No. No. No, it's not. No. When RSR starts to break into overbought zone, oh boy. Right? Yo, what's up, HQZ? How you doing? How you doing? Welcome in. So yeah, RSR right now, we're looking for this 13% move to the upside to finish playing out. It just got started. You could find yourself finishing off this move from back here, getting you the 56% upside, or you could even get the golden retrace from high to low, which would be getting you back up to 0.12975. So RSR, I'm leaving all of this stuff up every time you guys ask for it, because you ask for it a lot. All right, moving on from RSR. Seller, at least recently. What news came out about RSR? Have we looked at near yet? No, we haven't, HQZ. We'll look at near. So, checking out Seller. Seller, not bad at all. Not bad at all. Did we have the bullish div? No, we just got oversold. Damn. Waiting for it to reset. That's a shame. Okay, going into our daily. What do we have? What do we have? No bullish divergence, just an oversold bounce. Ugh, gross. Lower high could be forming. Okay, all right. Do we have any hope here? What's the weekly look like? Is the weekly looking good? The weekly. Bullish divergence. Let's fucking go, baby. All right, so seller, weekly bullish divergence. That's what we like to see. Now you're going to need a higher low. Golden retrace right now is to get you up to 1802. From where you're sitting at this very moment, you could see this thing rally on up. Something like 72%. Because of your weekly. All the other time frames just look like an oversold bounce. So you're going to be waiting for some higher lows. Expect them. You have not gotten overbought yet on your daily. You have got put in a lot of bearish divergence on the 4 hour. And it looks like you're starting to put in a lower high. So I would expect a pullback. Getting ready for that next pump. Getting ready for it. Getting ready. I'm prepared. Are you? So seller would not surprise me in the least if you pulled back a little bit, because all you've been doing is going up. So you could see anywhere between a 17.3 to a 21% downside if it decides to pull back right now. Shit, didn't want to delete that. All right, but if you start moseying up, I would be looking at this little frame right here, probably because of the 1 hour. 1 hour, you put in hidden bullish divergence. Great, massive hidden bullish divergence. So yeah, I would be looking at this little movement right here. So your upside target, I would give you this, because you also put in a higher low. So you could see a 13.87, or maybe even you go up and touch some resistance at a 28% move to the upside. That's what I'm seeing out of seller right now. The fact that you made a pullback, higher low, and then higher low here, showing me it could keep going. Only other request I have is main stock. I missed the news that they cut their lending rates. Main. We will check it out, main. But next up, we have IOTX. All right, IOTX. IOTX. Oh, I really dislike the way this thing looks, but you are trending up. Really dislike the way this thing looks. Can I look at Mo Porky? Sure, James, we'll look at Mo. Only thing y'all should be smashing is the like button. That would be nice. That would be nice. All right, let's zoom out a bit. I don't like this chart. Go out even further. Oversold, bullish divergence, higher low. Oh, so that's why. Okay, all right, there we go. So we're looking at this possibility right here. So eventually, you should see another 20% upside from where you're sitting right now. Already smashed Twix. Very nice, very nice. Good show, good show. Now I have the inside look into Wall Street. What are you talking about, James? What's the inside look into Wall Street? Consolidation. Sheesh. So there is a possibility we could be making another leg up, surprisingly. Checking out our 15-minute. Looks disgusting. We don't like the 15-minute. This looks bad. Looks like you're about to retrace. So you have a current uptrend that you would be looking to retrace on. So there you go. The closer you are to it, the better. And let's see how it lines up with our retrace. Let's see here. So overnight, we might see this thing come on down, possibly down, to this 19.2. Got an Amex Insider, dirty boy? What? So we might see this thing go up. That's 5.94%, but if you get that pullback, like I would enjoy seeing, 8.48% move to the upside. Let's just see what this thing does, but a lot of things pointing to the upside, so that's good. Moving on from this, NEAR. So NEAR, I did trade this one earlier today. This pullback here stopped me out because I had a stop loss sitting up here. I got wicked out of it. I took this for all it's worth. However, I got out of the trade early because, you know what? That's how we do things. You're putting in some bearish divergence. You are broken out of a downtrend in the short term. You're looking to hit $2.70 in a mildly longer term, $2.96. And then you have overhead resistance sitting at $3.25. Very bullish on NEAR. NEAR looks great. Anyways, moving on from NEAR. He's definitely the real deal. Has made at least 100 million in the market. Nice. All right, moving on from this one, we have Main. So checking out Main Street Capital Corporation. Main Street Cap Corp. Take profit reached. I made 300% on the like button trade. Let's go, baby. Thank you, everybody, for hitting the like button. You're absolutely amazing. I do greatly appreciate you. We have hidden bullish divergence. Yep, we have hidden bullish divergence with that higher low. Go figure. Go figure. So the lows are probably in right now. The lows are probably in. Sweet. Give it enough time, you might see some crazy nonsense out of this thing. Give it enough time, you might see $74. It's pretty easy, guys. Porky is guiding us all well. I'm doing my best. Doing my best. Checking out our downtrend here. We're still in the downtrend, so be cautious here. But setting up those higher lows is nice. We just have to make sure we don't get overbought. We're retaking the 200 daily moving average. I would be looking for a higher low at this point. I'd be looking for a higher low, and or even you could see a slightly lower low getting you bullish divergence. But let's check out your weekly. Let's see how this is looking. Checking out the weekly here. Weekly, you are not oversold, but you are retaking that 50 simple moving average. This thing looks really nice on the weekly. Hidden bullish divergence on the weekly. This thing looks great. So on your weekly time frame, you're just not even going to care if you're buying and holding. This thing could end up going anywhere between 25 to possibly 36% upside. I don't know what Main Street Capital is, but it's looking positive right now. Cypher B just printed a green dot. Jeez. Daily's printed a green dot. It's holding on to it. Nice. You're hitting that 50% retrace. So be careful. This is the area in which you would see this thing roll over. Let's just say you did roll over at the 618. The downside target you'd be looking for, if you get to the 618, is come back down to $50.91, and then you can see that rally continue from there. TA Wise, which is less important, he just said discount trend lines on anything smaller than a day, and levels are what you really need. Yeah. Levels are always great. They're always great, especially when you're looking at weekly and monthly. Maybe I should explain stuff like that. That might help. You know, I've been trying to do more educational videos lately because I feel like more people need to realize, like, if something's been around a long time, you can pay attention to things like the monthly chart. So like this one, not very much data. We can stay focused on the weekly chart. But if like we look at the monthly, you can end up seeing where monthly candle closes are, and this will give you a very good idea of levels in which price is most likely going to go to. So you can see we wicked down, almost touched it. We have this level here, we wicked down, popped up above it. Yeah. On the floor. AMAX back in the day, they didn't even have charts. Yeah, I couldn't imagine that. But yeah, see how these levels just line up so nicely. So very nicely. So very nicely. Anyways. Porky is CRO starting to heat up. I have no idea. So I'm practicing trading off levels from a week and daily and not looking at the chart. Interesting. Interesting thought. Not to look at the chart. For a swing trader, you would still want to look at the chart. If guys wanted charts, they'd have to take the tape and draw the candles themselves. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. That is fair. But yeah, it's like right now, one thing a lot of people should realize, I can do all of this TA just off this relative strength. The relative strength gives you a ton of information. The fact of the matter is, you were climbing heavily. You pulled back, and then it was like, oh, dang, cool. We were a bit overbought. That's why we pulled back. We rallied hard. We put in, I believe, a double top on relative strength. We pulled back really hard, and then we managed to get nearly oversold. So it's like, oh, cool. High or low. We're extremely bullish. So then you can just take a fib tool and be like, golden retrace time. Where could we go with a continuation to the upside? 1272 to 1618. This is where I get these levels every single time. It's based off the trend. Some fighters don't spar. Some traders don't look at charts. I don't know what traders don't look at charts. At that point, just price action history, confluence, notice levels, make your bids. Yeah, I can see that. Analyze charts on phone, not easy. Love Guru, that's how I lose a lot of trades. Looking at it on my phone because I don't see the whole picture because, I don't know, I'm blind or I don't have that much ADD. I don't know. I think it's worth looking at the RSI on the intraday and order book and trade off that. Depends on what kind of trading you're doing. So I know a lot of people who are those swing traders, they'll make like 5 trades a year. So what's up, Trade Intuition? How you doing? Yeah, like if you're trading off the day, you're making a trade like once every 2 weeks, maybe 3 weeks. Hell, month. Like you're making a trade like forever away. It's pretty easy. Oh, I got oversold. Where's my higher low? Where's my higher low, man? Where's the higher low at? That's all you're waiting for. Amazing video that you released today. Trading Intuition, I do appreciate that. I was talking to one of my clients about it, and they asked me the question. They're like, "How long do you know to be in a trade?" And I was talking about it with Rich last night while we were playing Call of Duty, and I was like, "You know what? I'm gonna make the video. Fuck it, I'm gonna do it." All right, we're checking out Mo next. Mo. That trade, agree. Oh, Love Guru, you saw it? Wow. I'm really glad for those who do watch the videos. I really do appreciate that. Because 90% of the time, I feel like I'm making these videos for no reason. Not even joking. I'm like, well, maybe my kids will enjoy it one day. Mo, you had bullish divergence here. You popped up. You got a higher low. Maintaining. Oh, sweet. You're in an uptrend. Awesome. So you have a weekly uptrend right now for Mo. Checking it out like this. As long as you stay on this trajectory, you're good. Currently working your way up to the measured move anywhere between $64 and $72. So that's kind of cool. You are putting in a little bit of bearish divergence, so be careful there. You currently have bearish divergence. I watched the videos, Porky. Well, I appreciate that. I do appreciate that. All right, let's get these levels in real quick. Got to focus on that. Wow, we hit support. Wow. We touched it and flew off of it. That's insanity. But I would worry about this bearish divergence. That's kind of a problem. If you get a lower high, this could be a real issue. Checking out your daily. Ugh, gross. All right, in your shorter term, I'd be shorting Mo. I would be shorting this one. Ew. Your strength is falling off a cliff. Look at this thing. It's just dropping. Yikes. So with that being said, let's go from low to high on this rally, where this thing could drop down to. Because noted, your weekly, your commanding thing is an uptrend. You could see an 18.64% retracement, and then you're probably looking at way more upside, going up to $72. So I'm going to mark this up. James, I'm sure you might ask for it again in the following 7 months that it's going to take for this to play out, but you could see an 18% drop before a 54% rise. Pretty good if you have 100 shares. All right, all right. Do I have an OnlyFans, Porky? No, I don't have OnlyFans. I have AC. Bonk, please. We looked at Bonk, man. We did. It was in the start. We'll loop back around to it, I guess. Bonk. Plus, it's not a dirty yield max. I don't know what that is. Jim, talking to Jim. Got it? Where did I miss? We're good. We're good. All right. So, this is what I see out of Mo. I would expect a bit of a downturn, and then I would expect a lot of uptrend. Just a lot. Would be amazing to see it too, because that next leg up kind of looks like really attractive. It looks really attractive. Like, look at this. Look at this. It lines up perfectly. Lines up perfect. You want the pullback right now. You want it. Anyways, moving on from Mo, we have virtual. Oh, Degen. Degen. The degeneracy. Okay, looking at it on the daily, it's looking a little rough out here, honestly. Looking a little rough out here. Let's get rid of some of this. You know what? We're getting rid of it all. We're tearing it down. All right. I can see now. Been doing too much degen charting. That's all that means. There you go. Got a low. Can I check Carrot? Angel? Sure. Carrot or Carrot. Got you covered. Is OnlyFans still a thing? I thought it was just work at home during COVID for strippers. I believe it's still a thing. When you got one girl talking about how she made $43 million in a year, a lot of little teeny boppers out there they're like, that's my dream. Like, oh no. Oh no. Yeah, it turned into a really bad thing. I think those are all the levels we really care about. Maybe this one. Alright, so first question that's going to come up and be arisen. Can we go to all-time highs? Well, not until you break out of this downtrend on the weekly. No, you can't. It's just not in the cards. Once you break out of this downtrend on the weekly, sure, it's a possibility. That if you have people willing to buy, sure, but don't expect anything until August 11th. Nothing at all. Now back to work. Checking charts. Only took a nap to let the dust settle from the market movement. Now time to scan the market. Trading Intuition, I greatly appreciate you coming in. Hopefully you have a wonderful time scanning through those charts. I understand how tedious that can get. Surprisingly, we have bullish divergence on the weekly for DGen. DGen's bullish right now. Go figure. Going into the daily. Now your daily is trying to do a big old fat trend reversal right now. It's trying. It's working on it. It is a masterpiece in the making. This is your downtrend you broke out of, which is great. You found support in the abyss, even better. But now you need to maintain your levels. However, you could be looking at a golden retrace eventually. This golden retrace is absolutely insane. This golden retrace is all the way up here. 367% upside. This could take you weeks to months to get to. Now, if we go down to our 4-hour time frame, we are looking at the possibility of resetting right now, which is great. You're getting all of your moving averages to converge to the upside. This is a very nice sign. The problem I have is this rounded top. I don't like rounded tops. Rounded tops are really bad. Rounded bottoms are really good. The fact that you did not clear this high makes me a little worried, but at least you cleared this high. So that's great. You also cleared a level of resistance. That's also great. Checking out your 1-hour time frame, we have reset. So we had a low, higher low, and bullish divergence. So now we can talk about this could be going up in a very big way. So we could be looking at this right here. And the next leg up for DGen we might see is 32%. I will stay here listening here to show support. Let get these watch time hours. You're killing it. Killing it with content and subs. Well, I do appreciate that. I do appreciate that. Thank you, Trade Intuition. Guys, if you haven't done so, please go check out Trade Intuition. Guys, put in the hours right now while also putting in the support. He is having the lurk on while searching through the charts, all for his viewers. Go check his channel out. He's absolutely amazing. He's very clear, very concise, and he has fantastic music. So here is his channel right here. And I will drop the link right now. I need to pull back on 1 inch. Oh boy. Oh boy. But yeah, go check out Trade Intuition. You will not be disappointed. Alrighty. Now, getting back into it. Just subbed. Let's go, HQZ. Let's go! So yeah, this looks really good for upside. Really good for upside. All you got to do is stay above 0.02881. And you could see this 32% upside move play out. Would be great. Alright, anyways, moving on from this one. We have virtuals. Virtuals. Down. Got all of these. Okay, alright. Virtuals has taken off. I don't know what you guys want from me on this one. I really don't. It has lifted off. It has gone into the stratosphere. You are now overbought on the daily. You have cleared a high. Slightly. Maybe you get up to $1.81 before you pull back, but the pullback could get nasty. Just a real heads up. Pullback could get nasty. Because remember, the pullback is going to come from the bottom. So, we go from low to high. Let's just say we pulled back tonight. Could find yourself back to 85 cents. You are crossed over, got a daily candle close above a level of resistance. However, no back test in sight. You all know how I feel about that. No back test. You know how I feel about it. I like back tests. I like shorting too. I'm going to be looking for some bearish divergence. Oh, would you look at that? Triple bearish divergence on the 4-hour. Nobody would see a pullback coming. Not now. Not that you have rallied off of your lows all the way up 243%. No possible way you could pull back. If you guys haven't caught on, I think a pullback's going to be coming sometime in the near future. Sometime. If we go down to our low time frames, they might be giving us that insight. Wow, we have major bearish divergence on the 1 hour? Oh boy. Oh boy. 15-minute triple bearish divergence as well. You are literally just waiting for a lower high. As soon as you get that lower high, enjoy the short. Enjoy it. Because this thing, if it fell right now, you could see it come down anywhere between 33 and 42% to still be bullish. Yeah, that's virtuals. I think there was a time to get into it, and now it is late. Wait for a retrace. Do not chase this thing. Do not do it. Damn, you're still live? Bro, it's an hour and a half. What are you talking about? Alrighty. So next up, top 2 gainers. So let's go check out the top 2 gainers. Let's see here. Trending tokens? No, I want gainers. Where are you at, gainers? Where you at? There you are. There you are. All right. So we have Sono, CO, and Cat X. You just missed DGen. Yeah, DGen, 33% upside. Okay, so let's check out Sino. Let's see if we can even find it. Sino. Nope. Nope, not there. Not there. Where's this thing? Wow, George. Wow, George. Damn, George. Coming out here. Sheesh. Let's click on it. Let's find out where you can trade this thing. You can trade it nowhere. Okay, all right. What is this thing on? It's on Polygon? You have a Polygon network token doing this? Market cap is at 4 million. Wow. Wow. 24 trading value, 81,000. Wow. Mo Money, it's time to double. Just say buy all 3 top on the RSI on the 15-minute. Oh boy. Oh boy. Yeah, see, this is what I was talking about, More Money. It's like the top gainers, like, brother. I'm thinking virtuals is your short. That one you're gonna be waiting for the short. Cat X. Maybe we can find Cat X. Over 90 minutes of analysis. Yeah, that's what we do around here. We just waste our life away. This is Cat X. Well, I can't really do TA on this. Look at this chart. Oh my god. Buy DeFi don't have much. Mexi and BitUnex have a lot more. Really? Surprising. Oh, I don't know. Weeks has a lot of them too. To be fair, I really like making the trades that are only like 7 to 10%, if I'm being honest. Alright, checking out Ethereum, we're going down to the 15-minute and then the 5-minute. So on your 15-minute time frame, looks like we're catching the bids. Looks like we're catching the bids! So Ethereum, right now, right this moment, on the 15-minute, what I would be expecting is a move to the upside. Ethereum looks pretty darn good with your nice little low, higher low, and you're maintaining your highs. You're back above the 200 simple. I could see Ethereum tonight or by the end of the day going up to $1,853. Checking out the 5-minute time frame. 5-minute looks solid. Looks really solid, but we do have some bearish divergence that you might want to pay attention to. So that is a thing. And no bullish divergence. ABT arc block. Eric, thank you so much for the $1.99 super chat. We will check that out. We'll check it out next. ABT. So yeah, the fact of the matter is you do have hidden bullish divergence right here, and you're above the 200. So I do believe this thing does have all the chutzpah to make that 2.72% move to the upside. Can I look at perp for me, trying to see if the uptrend has been broken on the 1 and 4 hour? Sure. We will check that out. I guess we'll check that out next because you happen to outrank the $2 super chat. Alrighty. So, perp. Got you on perpy. So yeah, this is what I'm seeing out of Ethereum. Ethereum looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. I would expect 2.27% move to the upside. You're shorting ETH. I wish you the best of luck. I don't think shorting is the best opportunity just yet. I really don't. Just my personal opinion, just for tonight. Hey man, I hope you're right. But you're above the 200 on the 5-minute, and you're above the 200 on the 15-minute. And on your 1 hour, you are coming out of the bearish control zone while showing bullish divergence. I'm not saying shorting might be a bad move. I'm just saying there's a lot of arguments for upside, especially with not only bullish divergence, but hidden bullish divergence on the 1 hour. In the morning, it might be better to short it, but I see upside. We'll see what happens. You could be absolutely right, man. Could be absolutely right. All right, moving on from this, we're going to look at perpy. Shit. On Buy DeFi, you have Cookie up 30%. Really? That's crazy. That's crazy. Perpy on the 1 hour starting to put in hidden bullish divergence. You have not lost an uptrend at all. You just have very low trading volume. Yeah, I might get out of it soon and look for another entry. It's all good, man. Bullish divergence on the 4 hour, rounded bottom, holding a level of support. You are still set up to get this 57% move to the upside. All that happened was you got overbought, so you pulled back. No big deal. Perpy looks good, and the best part about it, very, very tight moving averages on the 4 hour. The tighter these moving averages, the more it's going to act like a springboard. Looks pretty good. How low did Aerodrome? I missed the 52.3 cents. I don't know how low it got. We'll check it out. A-E-R-O. Aerodrome. So yeah, Perpy, I think it's still going up. I'm still seeing this move. Right now, you still have another 49% to look forward to, possibly. Remember, it's also a meme coin, so this could be completely wrong. Meme coins do meme-ish things. But from the technicals, it looks really good. Looks really good. Moving on from this. I haven't touched my beer this whole time? I'm surprised it's cold. I'm disappointed in you guys. You're keeping me sober? The hell? Alright. ABT. Arc block. Let's check this out. So for the arc block, I don't like when I see stuff like this. This looks awful to me, but it's probably still okay. This is still considered bullish consolidation. The last time your relative strength was sitting in neutral territory was down here. So technically there's hidden bullish divergence. It's just, I don't like it. This looks gross. Looking at our 1 hour time frame, gonna be looking for the scalps. Fuck me, there's bullish div. Was it crisp and refreshing? The mountains are gray, so it was more just refreshing, less crisp. Less on the crisp side. So now you have hidden bullish divergence to talk about as well with the bearish or bullish divergence. So this thing could rally up. I wouldn't trust this big move here. I would be looking at the smaller move right here. Just what I would be looking at, because you are fighting against a level of resistance. And noted, if Bitcoin pulls back slightly, this thing's going to fall hard. It's going to fall hard. So here's your bullish case scenario right now. For this particular asset, you could see a 21% move to the upside. I think that is very generous and very okay, because you are in the bearish control zone on the 1 hour, and I would expect more upside before you see downside. You did not create bearish divergence, therefore they are not selling off into this rally. They are just waiting for a buying opportunity. That's what I'm seeing. I could be wrong, but that's a possibility. You break this uptrend, get out while you can, leave. It's going to be all right. Your measured move to the downside. If it decides to get real poopy doopy, you might see yourself come all the way back down to 6688. This is an unlikely scenario, but still a scenario. You could find yourself falling 23%. Take your bids. I'm thinking 21% upside is likely to happen. All right, moving on from this. We have ALB. All right, this one always gives me problems. Alien base, there we go. ALB, is this the one we look at all the time? Of course not, because that would be way too... It is! Yes! Massive bearish divergence on the 1 hour, hitting a level of resistance, hitting that 42% we called. I don't know what more you want. I could see a pullback coming. It could break out. We don't know. We don't know. We're hitting measured moves, and we're trying to reset while putting in bearish divergence. Did I miss near? You definitely missed near, HQZ. You definitely missed near. From here, if we did pull back, what you're going to be looking for is a nice golden retrace anywhere between these two levels, right in this little pocket. You could find some support. So, after making that beautiful move to the upside, what is possible? Not knowing what's going to happen, because I don't have a crystal ball, but it could go down 23%. It could go down 29%. And you'd still be extremely bullish, because it would be a higher low. And then that's where the magic happens. That's where things get sexy, beautiful, and like supermodel status. Because if that's the case, you now have a play for upside move up to overhead resistance. So let's just say you made the 618 retracement, you could find yourself going up 91%. You make the 50% retrace, you go 77%. You want the pullback. It's healthy. It's great. It gives you an entry. That's what I'm seeing out of this one. 4 hour time frame. You are overbought. And bearish divergence. Triple bearish divergence. Beautiful. Triple bearish div. You're going to look for a pullback. Just kind of is what it is. All right, moving on. We have Bonk again. So checking out Bonk one more time. Let's see what we got. So right now, Bonk, we do have bearish divergence on the 4 hour. We have the triple bearish div. I'm still thinking we're going to finish off this move because it is a meme coin, but getting a 50% retrace could happen. Could happen. On that 50%, I think it would bring us all the way back down somewhere like our support level, I think. Yeah, we'd be coming back down to support. So let's just see what happens. If Bitcoin short squeezes to the upside, 24% upside, you can see it happening. If it doesn't, if the bears take control, Well, you got some downside. You got some downside. You could be an 18% drop for you. Could be bad. Could be unfortunate. Hey, how are you? I'm doing pretty good, Altcoin Academy. How are you doing? How you doing? All right, Care Rat coin. Care Rat. All right, check out the daily. See what we got here. Triple bullish divergence on the daily. Let's go, baby. What's our downtrend look like? Yikes. Okay, so this one's fun. We're going to be looking for a golden retrace from this high to this low. Nice. You should go and test some resistance. All right. I'll be looking for anywhere between, holy shit, 236, maybe. You get lucky, 300% upside. The strength is in your favor. This thing's hitting the gym. It's hoping for the best. Looks pretty decent. Looking at the 4-hour time frame, are we overbought? No, we're not. Do we have bearish div? No, we don't. We are bullishly consolidating. For you little swingers out there, swing traders, you don't have very much upside. You have a little bit of upside to look forward to. You could... Oh, wait. That's a lot. That's 60%? Oh, my God. 60%. Forming a rounded bottom? It sort of is. But yeah, your next move, you could go up 60%. Crazy. These moves are actually crazy. Moves like crazy sometimes. It does. Is there a gorilla meme coin? Since there's a thing going around, if 100 dudes could fight it, probably somewhere. I don't know. That's such a weird thing for people to... It's like, could 100 men beat up one gorilla? No. No, they can't. Not even close. The fact of the matter is, they all are saying, with no weapons, no, they're fucked. They're dead. Like, no. 100 dudes versus one chimpanzee. Maybe, if you have 100 dudes not afraid to actually fight. The problem is, you get a gorilla, rip the face off, and I mean this, rip the face off of the first guy. Now you have 99 random scared people in front of a gorilla. The carnage would be obscene. Anyways, moving on from this, we have the last one, Arrow. So let's see what Aerodrome did. Didn't quite make that 13% move. Didn't quite get there. Only got down to 57.9, and you're putting in a lower high. After getting the triple bearish divergence, now you are setting up a downtrend. If you break out of the downtrend, that will surprise me. But you do have the now setup for another move to the downside. So now you could find this thing coming down pretty much to 52.6. Wouldn't surprise me in the least. Holy moly. Fact of the matter is, that lines up perfectly with your 50% retrace. It's kind of pretty. No, chimpanzees are worse than gorillas? No, they're not. You want to know how mean a gorilla can get? Chimps don't fuck with them. Keep that in mind. Chimps do not mess with apes. Yeah, the chimps, they don't mess with gorillas whatsoever, because they're like, oh, that thing will kill me. Yeah, it will. It really will. 100 guys could overtake a SB? What's an SB? First 3 to 4 might die, and the other... Oh, silverback gorilla. Never mind, I got it. Others injured, but eventually they would overtake it. I don't think so. I really don't think so. Are you all a bunch of monkeys? I mean, technically, chimpanzees have actually killed people in the past. Gorillas will fight and retreat. I don't know, man. Bro, if we all jump Once a gorilla we can kill it. I don't think you guys understand. A punch from a human can hurt another human. You think a punch or a scratch will hurt an ape? I don't know, man. I see a 14% move to the downside out of Arrow. This could be a very nice shorting setup. This looks beautiful, actually. You're just making lower highs. You made a nice 50% retrace. You even got the golden retrace. You got the 618 followed by the lower high. I would short this thing. This looks great. Great to the downside. Great to the downside. However, devil's advocate here, something to keep in mind. Hidden bullish divergence has been formed. That's your bearish case scenario. There is a bullish case. There is a bullish case. Devil's advocate here. Bullish case scenario. There is a what to do. You think of BTC right now? Huh? Jodo, what do you mean? What do you mean? So right now, this moment, your bullish case scenario for Aerodrome. If this thing makes any higher high, so literally, stop loss would be super tight on this thing. 628. That's where the stop loss would be for a short. But if it breaks that, you are now looking at this thing going up, possibly as high as 24%. Do not get caught off guard. Do not get caught off guard. So one thing I do want to preface here, when it comes to Bitcoin, check what is happening on Bitcoin. Bitcoin looks beautiful. Bitcoin looks like it's going to the upside. Bitcoin has the most rocket fuel sitting right above it from this heat map. It is disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. Looking at the weekly time frame, Bitcoin literally has $2 billion worth of shorts sitting right above it. So I'm leaning bullish. Just need one guy that had a good position for a rear naked choke, and it's over. Everyone else, hold on for dear life. Oh boy. Double floor. It touched the ups and downs. Double floor. Double floor. What are you talking about? Double floor. What you mean double floor? I see higher low. I see Bitcoin making a 2.82% move to the upside. This is what I'm seeing. We got 30 people watch. I think we can take a silverback. I don't think so. LNE, what is up? How you doing today? Welcome in. Welcome in. Gorillas have not killed a single human on official record. Chimpanzees have killed people. Yeah, chimpanzees are dicks. And they also go in groups. Gorillas, we have no idea what happens in the Congo. We have no idea. But I've seen that movie with the albino ape. You don't mess with apes. Period. Dot. You don't mess with apes. The biggest man could meta-leo it? What? Let's toss XRP in first. XRP army against the gorilla. That would be a good fight. I'd watch it. I'd watch it on pay-per-view. I'd pay for it. I'd fucking pay for it. Oh, man. You know what? XRP army takes on a gorilla on pay-per-view. I'll invest. I'll invest. I will throw a large sum of money into XRP. Has to be in a gladiator arena. Maybe not 30 neckbeards. Wait, what? I think 30 can do it, but not 30 neckbeards. Oh, no. Oh, no. Doing good. Just finished work and looking for those trades. Nice, nice. Got to get those trades, man. But yeah, no, Bitcoin looks extremely good right now on the 1 hour. Looks really good on the 4 hour, and it looks beautiful on the 15 minute. We're looking beautiful. I say right now, if it goes down, whale manipulation. That's all I'm calling. Whale manipulation. That's it. That's all. But yeah, this thing looks pretty good. So, closing thoughts. I definitely think Bitcoin is going up. Noted, everything is subject for change and for me to be wrong. But you even have hidden bullish divergence on what? The 5 minute? 15 minutes showing hidden bullish divergence, so the 5 minute 5 minute hidden bullish divergence. Just realized you sound a lot like the streamer, YouTuber, Mubar. Who is that? Who the hell is that? I don't even know who that is. Mubahar? Mubahar. Yep, can't even say the name. That's crazy. But cool, awesome. He must be a great person. If you're making a dig at me, I'm gonna be mad at you, Brandon. I'm gonna be mad at you. Anyways, right now, in the immediate term, overnight, I'd be looking for a 1.37% move to the upside. Asia could push it up there. I like the look of this. Looks nice. Looks cute, even. Currently, the trade I'm in over here with VRA, we're up 30%, which is nice. We are doing things. We're doing things. We're hanging in there. Oh, yeah. I traded API 3. You know, took that profit. Remember last night when I was all scared and shit? We stayed in there, baby. Got that profit. Anyways, yeah. I'm also in a Solana trade. Solana, I'm about to be back into the positive. Beautiful. Solana, I'm expecting a 7.32% move to the upside by the end of tomorrow. Ordinary gamers. Interesting. The Mubar, listen to him speak and a sec. No, I'm good. Wow, 33 likes tonight. Hey, we have a special night tonight. Special night. But yeah, this is what I'm seeing for Solana, where I'm thinking we're going to make a nice little move to the upside. Damn it. I was about to get out of here. Now we're doing Peng. Oh, man. Peng. I haven't seen Peng in a long time. Let's see what Peng's doing. Where did I used to look at this thing at? Probably Gate.io, right? Gate.io has the stuff. Has the things. Yeah, Gate.io got the stuff and the things. Alright. Peng. Peng on the weekly. Doesn't look great. I'll tell you that right now. It doesn't look great. But you know what? We're gonna keep going down this rabbit hole. We're gonna keep doing it. Just for you. Most bullish coin for tonight? I don't know, man. I have no idea. I just got derailed because I was ready to get off. No, those don't matter right now. What a weird downtrend. What a strange downtrend here. Look at how strange that is. You're just stuck. Just oh, so bad. So bad. Oh, that's even worse. No. Alright, what we're looking for now, triple bullish divergence on the daily so that we could say we're in the abyss and it's a good time to buy. Checking it out, we have 1, oh shit, 2, oh damn, 3, oh wait, is it higher? Is it higher? Yeah, it is. It canceled out, but hey, we're gonna count it because now we got the strength rising. We're back above the 50. This is nice. This is nice. It's a good look. So we're just gonna look for the golden retrace of this downtrend because we got out of it eventually. Traded sideways out of it, but we got out of it all the same. So we're looking at this right here. So for Peng, if people decide to buy this little penguin meme, we might see it go up 633% on a golden retrace. Who knows? Might take you till December to do it. But hey, it could do it. It could do it. Looking at the 4 hour. There ain't no way, right? There ain't no way you're already putting in bearish divergence. Oh no. 4 hour already has bearish divergence. That's unfortunate. That is really unfortunate. Let's see if you can maintain your uptrend. Let's hope for the best here. Let's hope for the best. That bearish divergence, oh man. People are really selling this thing off, aren't they? Jeez. So if you get a nice bullish retrace, getting that 618, you're looking for 16.99. Noted, it's a meme coin. It could just fly. But as of right this moment, I would look for a little bit of a retrace, coming back down 16%. All right, that's what I'm seeing out of Peng. That bullish div on the 4-hour, that's really unfortunate. But you don't see it on the 1-hour? How weird is that? You're just bullishly consolidating? So I guess we need to put in a bullish case scenario based off this price action right here. You could move up 36%. There you go. So there you go. That's both. Don't worry about Dia. Well, I mean, we're going to it now. I see why you said that. Is this that coin launched by Pudgy Penguins? Still 703 market cap, even though the chart is destroyed? No, Peng was released like 2 years ago. It was well before Pengu. So I think you're talking about Pengu. So they're different. They're different coins. Bearish divergence forming. Dia, maybe you get to 75 cents. Maybe you pull back. You're in the middle of nowhere. Since you are moving up, you're expecting to go up and touch some resistance at 75, 77. Oh boy. Yeah, you're getting a little bit of bearish div on the 4-hour too. It's good for a short. I don't think it's good for a short until you hit resistance. Hitting resistance or surpassing it a little bit, that'll be the time to go for shorts. Before that, I wouldn't try and short this. You'd have to be 100% certain that Bitcoin's going to pull back so that you know that this thing could pull back. Because this probably looks okay on the 15. Yeah, it looks okay on the 15, like it's upsloping consolidation, and it could rally off that. So I would not try and short this thing. Not right now. Around 75, around 88, around 94, I would try and short it. At this moment, no. I wouldn't even look at it. I'd be like, oh, looks cool. Maybe it goes up. Maybe it goes down. I don't know. Let's check your 5-minute. No idea. No clue. But yeah, that's the whole point of levels, guys. The price wants to get to a level. The reason why you make a trade close to a level is because you're like, oh, it should not go below the level. At least not that far. So then you can actually strategize a stop loss. When you're in the middle of two levels, really bad time to start trying to trade. Really bad time. Because it could literally decide, since you already cleared this high, it could come all the way down to here and pop straight back up and get up there. And you'd be like, what the hell just happened? Oh, it's in between two levels. It can do anything. Like, really frustrating, but it could happen. Alright, guys. Well, I'm going to call it a night right there. I do appreciate each and every one of you for coming out, smashing up the like button, and if you haven't done so, please join the Discord. It's a great place to be. Every time I try and find trade setups, I post them. If you have trade requests, you want me to look at your charts, go ahead, drop them in the section for it. There's literally a section that says chart requests. You guys can request your charts in there when I'm not live. Other than that, it's a free Discord, guys. I'm not charging for that. Yeah, other than that, guys, I'm going to get on out of here. Hopefully you have a great night, great evening, great afternoon, wherever you might be. And, yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. Tomorrow's members only night, or members only chat, so remember that. It's good for 7% move on 5-minute on the RSI. $10, 25x leverage as $15 wins. That is wild. Playing tonight? I don't know. I'm kind of tired right now. I'm not sure, Rich. I'm actually not sure. I know I'm going to eat. I'm going to watch a I'm probably not going to play tonight. I might play tomorrow. Yeah, because I got the kids all day tomorrow. I need my rest. I got the kids all day tomorrow. Yeah, I'm going to get my rest. But alright, guys. I'm getting on out of here. Looks like Bitcoin's taking some selling right now. So be careful on your trades tonight. I know I'm going to be. I'm going to be staring at these charts, man. Anyways, take it easy. I'm out of here. Deuces. Much love. Take it easy.